Good morning, everybody. Today is December 14th. Um, Hope everybody had a great weekend. Hope you guys are all doing well. You're healthy and feeling well. Um, we have a full week this week, and then next week we jump into, or we have a short week, 2.5 days, and then we'll have a few days off. So that'll be nice for everybody. Um, Snowy morning. This morning, it's finally feels a little bit like December. I haven't complained about the not having too much snow, but once again, now that it's here, it's kind of nice, change of pace. So, all right, let's jump into our book work today, and this is pages 80. No, it's gonna not be 80. It's gonna be in the 90s. Sorry, I'm unprepared. I don't have my book open the way it should be. 96 and 97, okay? And we're actually going to be referring back to page 92, 93, 94, 95, okay? All right, so let's take a look really quick. The do now. Look at your response to the do now in the last lesson. Explain whether or not you're we're going to skip over that, okay? But can you understand why? So making predictions or making inferences, that's an important thing. You know, as you pick up a book that you've never read before, you look at the cover, maybe you read the back, and maybe there's some pictures on it. You make inferences based on what you see, kind of your first observations. And an inference is basically kind of what you believe or what you think that book is going to be about. Okay, so it's important to always kind of be making inferences. We do that every single day in life. We make inferences. Hey, what's going to happen if I do this? What's going to happen if so and so does this? Okay, so and that comes in reading also. So we're making inferences. So as you can see on page 96, it says inferences help you figure out information that an author doesn't state directly in a text. They also help you better understand, remember, and apply what you have read. Make inferences whenever you read. Okay, so what this text says and what I know from other texts, that's the two categories right here. Okay, so what the text says, communities in the U.S. Southwest passed laws restricting water use. Okay, what you know from other texts, the overuse of water can make a drought worse. Okay, so then your inference, the communities passed laws to try to reduce the impact of the drought. Okay, so they're saying that their inference was that the communities would need to pass laws because of these droughts. Okay. Down here, so this is what you're going to be doing. What impact did the 2014 drought have on Spanish farmers? Complete the boxes with two relevant details from decade of drought. Okay, so Spanish farmers, that's going to be the one from Spain, right? So the first detail, Spain produces 50% of the world's olives. Okay, during the drought, farmers did not have blank. Okay, so you're going to look back, page 94. 2014, Spain was hit with its worst drought in 120 years. Rainfall in areas of southern and eastern Spain was at just 25% of average levels. The drought had an especially serious impact on farmers. Spain normally produces 50% of the world's olives. Farmers did not have adequate water for their crops. Consequently, olive crops withered. The price of olive oil rose sharply in 2014. Okay, so during the drought, farmers did not have what? Okay, and then olive crops blank. Okay, I want you guys to do that part right there. Okay, based on the Spain section on page 94 that I just read to you. Okay, now we're moving over. All right, complete the organizer to infer what impact the drought had on Spanish farmers. Okay, So what impact did the drought have on Spanish farmers? Olive crops. So what this text says, olive crops, it tells us that olive crops withered. Okay, that's the word that they used. What I know from other texts, farmers make money by what? We should know that by where we live. Many of you know about farming and ranching. Okay, so my inference, because of the drought, Spanish farmers likely, so this doesn't have to be perfect, but in your mind, likely, what happened to Spanish farmers, or what did Spanish farmers likely do when the drought occurred? Okay, now right here, use text evidence and your own knowledge to infer what happened to the price of food in China in 2014. Okay, so what this text says, because of the drought, okay, blank. What I know from other texts, blank. My inference, blank. Okay, I want you guys to be thoughtful. Okay, work through that and go ahead and get that turned in. Okay, your due now for today will be to write about your weekend, what you did over the weekend. I had a crazy busy weekend and it went really fast, and I'm really tired today. But at the same time, man, it feels like it's been 6 days since we've been to school. So I have quite a bit to write about today. So that will be your due now. Okay. Student application and reading. Make sure we're on track with that. Awesome, guys. Have an amazing day and stay safe out there. Thank you.